More about the vice president's visit is our political analyst, New York Post state editor, Fred Dicker. Fred, politically, what should we read into Joe Biden coming to Albany today?
Well, you should read into it that it's a preparation for tomorrow's State of the State, Liz. You know, back in the 1980s, when Governor Andrew Cuomo was merely Andrew Cuomo, son of Governor Mario Cuomo, he earned a reputation of being very skillful in orchestrating political events. And think about the last several days. It started last week with the announcement of pardons by the governor. He hadn't done any in 3 years. Then it was medical marijuana strategically leaked to the press. Then it was the governor who's going to help out Bill de Blasio, the new mayor in New York City, with money for his pre-K program. Then it was the tax cuts yesterday. Today it's the Vice President of the United States, along with his plan to deal with possible storm-related damage in the future. It's all designed as a build-up to tomorrow's State of the State address in the year when the governor is running for re-election.
What did he leave out?
Well,
big issues are out there that he didn't set up in advance here?
Well, I think most of it is out, and that's the way he wanted it. It was skillfully orchestrated, if you're an admirer of orchestration for political purposes. And there may be one or two other things tomorrow, but my guess would be there's nothing big yet to come.
And how much does Joe Biden's appearance here help Andrew Cuomo in his bigger picture issue?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a good question. It was a love fest between the two of them. Anybody who saw it saw them, virtually patting each other on the back with every other comment. I suspect in the governor's campaign ads later this year we're going to see Joe Biden, but he helps the governor with Democrats, maybe shores up the governor's standing with some left-of-center Democrats who are skeptical about Governor Cuomo. And down the road, I mean, there's every reason to believe that if he can, Joe Biden would like to run for president, especially if Hillary Clinton doesn't go. And if Andrew Cuomo decides not to run, assuming Hillary's out, then Joe Biden probably would like to have a friend in Andrew Cuomo. So behind the scenes, I suspect there was a little of that going on as well. This has been in the planning for a long time. The vice president could have come on a lot of days. The fact that he came a day before the State of the State is, to me, most significant.
All right. And if they do share political aspirations, it's not surprising to see them getting along so well?
I don't think so. At least out in the open, there's always that kind of camaraderie amongst people in the same party, or almost always. If it comes down to a battle, obviously that'll change.
All right. And we'll see how that goes then. Thank you, Fred. We'll talk soon. And Fred's on the radio live from the state capitol. It's weekday mornings from 10 to 11 on Talk 1300 AM radio.